Alright, so this is Gimp tutorial number 1, making a basic logo. So for this logo, let's choose a canvas size of what I chose was 1156 by 675. So it fits the screen well, and that's just why I use it. I mean, if you want different sizes, you obviously choose them, but yeah, you just do that. Okay. So first things first, let's come up with an outline. So I take my rectangular tool, and I take this, and I make a big square. Then let's just stick with the normal black color and dump it inside. Then we go to our select menu, shrink by 20. I just chose 20. And then we do that, and we press delete. Never backspace in this program. That doesn't work. Select in none. Okay. So now we take our text tool, and I'm going to start off with a size of 200, and I'm using this font. I have no idea how to pronounce it. I'm sorry, but I can't pronounce that. So then I'm going to just type in my name. Okay, so since the X is on its own, let's make that nice and big. So you don't need to highlight as long as you're on the same layer for this program. So you just do that. And then let's take our arrange tool. So if you were wondering why I was taking everything out randomly, that puts them on different layers. So if they're touching each other, or if you like hit a different letter with it, it'll put it on the same layer. So that's just why I was doing that. But when you're using your text tool, everything automatically goes on its own layer, unless if you obviously type in its own arranged array. So now that we have this, you know any good logo has a picture. It's obvious. Anybody knows it. So let's go to Google, and I found this picture a little bit ago of a computer, and then let's just copy image. You can, I'll show you right after this ways to use a saved image. So now we do edit, paste as new image, because we want this just on its own. This is the reason silhouette is good, is you can just select it by its own color. So now we do that, and let's do edit and copy, and let's just paste it in as its own new layer in here. So paste as new layer. Never just do paste, because if you were to just do paste, it would, what is the word I'm looking for? It would put it on that same layer. So let's scale this, make it big. That seems alright. And then press scale. Okay, so that seems like a pretty good thing. But like I was saying earlier, you can use a saved image. So I'm just going to Control-Z, backspace that for now. Control-Z, 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 Control-Z. Okay, so it's finally like that. Okay, so now let's do File, Open, and then let's go to Desktop. Gimp Files is what I have it saved on, and then Laptop. Okay, so now you essentially do what you did before. Select by color, take it, copy it, and you paste it. So paste as new image. No, wait, Control-Z, whatever. Okay, so that didn't work, but it's still there. So edit, paste as new layer. Okay, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do layer, so don't do that. So, I mean, it's rather simple. Most people could have figured it out on their own, but they probably would have, but just in case if you were to overthink it or something, yeah. So, this was just a silhouette, obviously, but like I said, it's a basic logo. I can, if there's enough views on this and, like, enough people actually like it, I'll make a new one, and possibly anyway I'll make another one for a really, really nice one. So that's it for today. See you next time. Subscribe and like and share, and